Morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm back. Good morning. Right now, a little excited. I don't know about you, but you ever just want to just like rip it open? Good morning. Today, a new day, right? To start something new. Refresh. I don't know about you, but seriously, all I've been thinking about is cleansing, refresh it. What's going on? And just making better decisions in life. That's what I'm doing. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope you're having a good breakfast or had one already. I mean, this is what, third breakfast at this time? Should have breakfast already. It's a snack. You have to have a snack, in between meals, right? Don't you start that. Animals. Everything she wants, my cat. She wants everything, even if she doesn't really want it. She just wants to smell it. She does. She really wants to get a little whiff. And I'm not going to bother with her. Anyway, look at life, When you feel like you can't take it no more, it's like this bowl. You see this? Well, it's a bowl for a queen. You see this right here? This is life. You look like you can't take it anymore, right? Then somehow you find room for a little bit, right? And you think right there, okay, that's it. I really can't take any more. But guess what? You still have a lot of room. Lots and lots of room. And may your cup runneth over, people. I'm only going to be thinking positive. That's what I do most of the days. I try to remain positive. Because being negative not going to think for you or me, anybody. If you watch This Is the End, I like to get it down in there. If you watch This Is the End with James Franco and Seth Rogen, they learned in the end that if they were good people, then they would get some good karma. So, always tell everybody, try to be a better person than you were yesterday. And always leave things, people, and places better than you found them, if you can. Nothing forced. Not trying to ask you to clean the McDonald's bathroom or anything, but, if you can do something kind, like actually, pick up after yourself or help somebody in any way, that's good. And I'm telling you, even if nothing happens, you don't win $1 million for doing it, it's going to feel good. You're going to enjoy it. We have to do things that make us feel good. Some people, they would enjoy it more to help somebody else than help themselves. Nothing wrong with that, sometimes it's like you can't even think, what else can you do for yourself? You can't really, sometimes people get this, but they can't even think of what else they can do for themselves. My cat is so cool. She will literally jump in the air and clap her hands. Wow. One single fly, she will do that. Such a cool cat. Yeah. The building don't even have these windows like that. She go in. Anyway, we're going to keep talking. So what's the latest news? I heard Blueface got 6 more baby mamas. Yeah, you know about that? I wonder what's going on. I try not to watch the news. You know, everybody has resorted to this content where, you know, everybody's a news reporter. I mean, it is better because I don't really like watching the news. You know? New York City. New York City. It's always something going on over here. You know? We're so busy. So, you know, tell me, you know, you guys, where you at in chat? Like in the chat, put your state. You know, you're in Arizona, Utah, Texas. It's nice over there. Because here it's cold and the city cold too. Okay? It's just freezing. Like, I went out there early this morning and it was just like too much for me. It's not that cold. It's what, you know, you Floridians would call winter. Okay? So, I don't even do, like, come on now, look. Now, everybody, you know the gas prices is going up. Right? But I haven't been seeing people going to get gas at night. Is that not a thing? You know, late night gas run. You know, that's supposed to be the time, you know, you water your grass and go get some gas. You know, I saw a video where it showed like the phone. It comes out in the daytime because of the sun. Is that not true? You know? Oil surges near $120 a barrel. Wow. Prices is jacked up. And you know what's crazy? It wasn't because there was like, you know, a shortage. It was because they saw that video of oil blowing up that wasn't even theirs. And it was like, oh yeah, like, I picture somebody burning a pair of Nikes, all of a sudden price went up. It wasn't even real. But with this situation, it is real. Okay? $120 a barrel. That's crazy. Yeah, that's why I'm talking about politics. It says escalating Middle East conflicts. Now they got new policies for immigration too. And it's gonna be on April Fool's Day. What a coincidence. This city, it's always something going on over here. But me personally, I've just been following the Blueface drama. Obviously, he got two. He was on the thing with the Shay Frost. And they had all them girls on there. That's one thing I like. I like when Blueface does the show with a whole bunch of chicks. He's really good at teaching people things. Like life lessons. You know? It could be like Big Brother, but it's Big Blue. And they could really do some blues clues. Because they really be lost. Like blues clues. Like, come on. They really be lost. Blueface. I don't know what's going on with his manager either, but whatever works. Obviously, the man is not slow. A lot of these boxers, they get that CTE. Get that CTE. Blueface is, he got his mind is clear. Everybody be messing with his head. Oh, one thing. Because, if he had any type of brain injuries, who you think gonna take advantage of him the most? His mama, Clarissa? Or is it? Oh, it's not Clarissa. Carlissa. She gonna take it the most. I think it's hilarious, but it does give people a reflection. Well, a lot of you dudes do. Because you dudes, y'all be having like 5 different relationships. You can't choose. Y'all say we can't choose just because we don't know which shoes to wear or which purse going to go with the jacket. But you guys are horrible. Y'all don't know which woman y'all want. Or y'all just want them all. You just greedy like that. And they always think they got energy. There's no way you can have energy for all of that. I heard a girl, she was on the live. She was on a live with Blueface, right? And on the phone. And he asked her if she missed it. She said, miss what? He's like the meat eater, right? She said, I'm him. When she said something about it not being enough. You know what that means? Everything he has is shared. If it's not enough, I guarantee you she might have went somewhere else. Right? That would make Blueface just a cherry on the cake. And she flew back home to go get her some cake. Birthday cake. Sounds about right to me. But you guys really think like, oh, be everywhere at once. That's why I'm wondering, how do people be like having like all of these families and stuff? They gotta go here, they gotta go here, they gotta. You ain't gonna never be nowhere enough. You're always gonna be subpar. What you guys don't know is real men don't even do that. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, first of all, it's the chicks. You just keep picking these He love a challenge, I swear. He pick these wild chicks and they go crazy. We knew that was crazy. But we knew it was content, so we're watching. Like y'all, sometimes, I wonder why is this life a whole reality show without a script? Things just keep happening. It's never calm. I see other celebrities, right? I see other celebrities get in relationships, break up, make up, break up, make up. But you don't hear too much drama. Not like Blueface. You would think Ray J would be in the news that much. Or Orlando Brown. No, it's Blueface. All day long. Like seriously. Every time you think things calm down, boom, something new drops. I can't even get over the first thing before the next thing happens. Man, first off, let's start with the big picture, okay? Start with the big picture. This man just came home not too long ago, okay? After doing time. Instead of laying down, he just jumped right back into the spotlight. And let me tell you, not on no music or boxing. I came a little bit here and there. He just got back into the ring recently. Now, you know what I'm saying? First thing he wanted to do, he was doing some content. And he had his baby mama there. I'm sure he was texting the other one to come tomorrow. While he texting the other girl that used to text him in jail, planning her flight. It was like this. Every day something. I mean, you came out with those tattoos. That was enough controversy. You know how the women was going crazy for your face. Oh, Jonathan. Let me tell you, okay? He's feeling good at the content, you know? Shout out to DDG for putting him on. You know? Because some people, they don't even know their content. Like his whole, you don't know how many times I was watching, you know, the shows he's in and everything. I'm like, only if I could see when they left out. And it's like, cut the end. I'm like, ooh, I want to see what happened when he went out the door. Because you just see the aftermath. And it's like, look at her face. I know. Yeah. But let me tell you. Here's where it gets really spicy. Okay? He got into a whole situation with streamer Aiden Ross. Talking about lights. I mean, you know, the lights being all different. You know what I'm saying? They try to say, baby, it's just like Hollywood. Okay? A little bit of a scam going on. And all the fights are rigged. And nobody's getting paid. He's mad about that. He's not going to get paid. Well, you know what? Y'all already know. Once rigged gets said on the internet, everybody starts to have an opinion. You know? Less money is made. Now it's not just a fight. It's drama. You know? That represents a brand. It's a whole name behind that. Okay? Yeah, but he's trying to compare it, I guess, to what happened to the other guy. He had his whole jaw removed. Okay? But wait. Let me tell you some other crazy stuff going on with this dude. You know, with his personal life. Because this is what really got people talking lately, okay? So, boom. Listen to this. He came out again saying that Krishan Rock's son is not his biological son. Again. And people are just like, What? After all this time? How do you think Ronnie's family feels? I'm just saying that. There's no closure. We didn't forget. Maureen. Was it Maureen? And probably even Steve. Steve too. Maury and Steve was offering over and over again to put y'all on the show. I know y'all want to do it on T-Yacht, TikTok, whatever your mama show is on on that other page. But come on. We need a whole docuseries. You should be we gotta put this on Lifetime. This is serious. All right? Now, the internet is split. Some people were saying, like, look, some people saying he should have, handled the situation privately. And others saying at least he's telling his truth. And then you got a whole third group that's just watching like it's a series on Netflix. And if that wasn't enough, he also got a new baby on the way. Now, I'll tell you this, my opinion is it is his son. And every time she denies him access, he disowns his son. Because deep down, it's bothering him and it hurts him. And a lot of times people deal with pain in, the opposite way than you would expect. So me personally, I do think that it's his son. I just feel like he wants to create controversy because Krishan Rock is getting ready to do a boxing match. And he doesn't want to he doesn't want her to succeed. He wants her to fail like he did. And to me, I think this whole rig talk and dispute with Adrian Ross and everything, more controversy. Probably his idea. Make people feel like, oh, let me check on Blueface just to get his numbers up on stream. Because he's a streamer now. So, if you know Blueface, he likes to be good at whatever he does, right? So now he's going to go 2 more notches up. Now he wants to, create controversy. So beyond the already exciting life he has, imagine him directing his life like it's a movie. Okay? So now people are looking at him like, is this growth? Or is it just more chaos? And we're getting tired of the chaos. Okay? And be real with me. Do y'all think Blueface is misunderstood? Or does he bring this on himself? I think it's misunderstood. I think the women are not hearing him when he says what he's saying. Like, when he called you a runner-up, why did you think he was going to be, home alone the next night after you left? If you're the runner-up, right? That means like what? We need the best man on the team. You're on the team. Every single one of you. Even though y'all want to play separately. Keep in mind, Blueface comes from sports, okay? And he's your coach. Y'all just don't seem to get it yet. It's not clocking, is it? Y'all on the team. He needs about 6 players on his team. And apparently he's teaching Deshae how to get his team together. You know? Now, look, let's just zoom out for a minute, okay? Let's zoom out, all right? This is about how celebrity lives play out in real time now, okay? No privacy, no filters. Everything is content, okay? And the more chaotic it is, I'll tell you, the more chaotic it is, the more attention it's going to get. I'm watching. It's hilarious. Teaching Blue. It's so funny. Man, I don't mean to laugh, but sometimes people bring it on themselves. And at the end of the day, if we can't save them, maybe somebody watching it will look at it and say, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be in that type of situation. Look at that. You know, it's better learn from somebody else's mistakes than learn from your own, you know? Ooh. And Blueface, he's kind of like mastered that lane of getting attention. You know? He did that even when Sean Rock was pregnant. I mean, like the pictures that he posted of his son. He's so expressive about what's going on in his life. And not even on purpose, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just, he likes to stay trending. That's what you're supposed to do in business when you are a brand. You're supposed to keep your name in the news. Keep yourself being talked about. Don't let it die down. Always keep it going, you got all the music, the drama, relationship, boxing, throne fights, rig. I don't know. He turned his life into entertainment. We don't even have to listen to the music, because that's how you have to do it. If they don't want to buy Duracell batteries, they want to buy dollar batteries. Gotta have dollar batteries too. If they want to buy dollar batteries, they want to buy some wholesale 10-cent batteries, whatever. You gotta have those too. Just change the label. You want to hit all markets. You want to see the people that want the cream cheese. You want to see the people that want the regular cheese, and you want to see the people that want the government cheese. You want all of the cheese, not a little bit of it, right? Even the ones that curdle. I got curdle cheese too. You know what I'm saying? But whatever type of cheese you want, we got it. And then, of course, I'll distribute it every which way. This one got Saison in it, and this one got curry. What kind of cheese you want? I got the cheese you need. That's how Blueface is moving. He's not playing about it either. So he already been that way about his brand. Now imagine. Oh my goodness. He went and got one of them whole little outfits. He got the backpack camera. So, but here's the real question that we need to start asking, okay? At what point does entertainment turn into self-destruction? Because, the views go up. Viral Instagram birth, but so does the pressure, right? The judgment and the consequences of your actions, You don't know what Krishan Rock was dealing with and the influence she had around her. And she might have did some things. Very might have did some things. Jaden might have did some things. We don't know. They smoke, they drank, whatever. But I'll tell you one thing. When it comes to children, you shouldn't even be talking about them. Whatever happens is between her, her child's father, and God. And it's not, y'all just can't wait to laugh at somebody sometimes. You have to think positive. Even thinking like that, that's a horrible thing to think, for somebody's child. So it becomes self-destruction when you let the outside world opinions matter in your life. You can't let the opinions matter in your life. Once you start worrying about what everybody thinks, start dressing different, might even become a recluse. Never go out. All because you're worrying about someone's opinion. And celebrities say, yeah, I don't read the comments. I don't watch my movies. You know why? That they're avoiding a negative situation. But some of them do watch the comments. And they do watch their movies over and over again, critiquing it. Seeing little details that only they can see. We can't see it. You know? That's how it goes. I tell you, Blueface is either a marketing genius, right? Or someone caught in a cycle and can't get out of it. You know? Or maybe it is both. We'll never know. We'll never know, but we'll be watching it, you know? Because if Blueface, just disappeared for a year and came back focused, more focused. To me, focused. If he came back, with another level, I don't know. I think it would be cool, if he did something with Krishan Rod. If he could build something, you have to work towards it. But them both having a boxing match at the same event, or and I like Blueface Bad Girls or whatever. That was a good show. And imagine Level Up in his streaming and his songs. Or maybe his kids can make a track. You know? I'm ready for the new track, Pink Face. I like that too, how the celebrities put their kids in in the studio, make a little jam. It's good. You never know what they're good at. You never know. And the earlier they can start, the better. We might not have had all this tech when we was kids or whatever, but when opportunity strikes, live like Richie Rich, huh? Anyway, that was a good breakfast. Maybe we all need to take a little break and really master our ideas, expand, something I have to think about. I'm just working on a lot of Queen stuff. I have to try to change. You ever been once you see yourself on camera, then you start to realize, oh, snap, I do this, I do that. You don't even say your words correctly, oh. But then some of it's slang and I don't know, it's New York accent and everything like that. I don't know. Whatever accent I have, I don't know. A little this, a little that. Depends on if I'm in a spat. But, oh my goodness, it's just a vibe. I don't know, it's the energy in me. 1 minute I'm like this, like that, like. Next minute I'm but then, it's I'm always been one of the best speakers, the best. But what happens is when you are in front of a camera and you know that you can't change anything and that it's just going to save with all your errors and all your mistakes, you reevaluate how you respond, so much so you might forget what you're going to say. And that's what happens to me sometimes. So I've been being more intentional with my lives, like paying attention to what I say, how I say it, and about who, where, what, when. And, and I'm going to say this once again. If there's anything that I say that makes you feel like I might be talking specifically about you, I want you to know that's not true at all. Unless I'm saying your name, like I said, Blueface, that's celebrities. But as far as like people in my life, no. What I do is this. I have my social media friends, okay? We're all going through things and we post different things and different conversations. So based on like everything that's going on in our world, I get an idea of what to post for, all. Sometimes we're dealing with miscommunication, sometimes we're dealing with the struggles in the relationship. Sometimes it's a TV show. I'm just responding to the TV show situation, but usually it's like things that I see online. Like if I see online people talking about, oh, this guy attacked somebody and he robbed the person on the subway, I'm gonna post about body cams and where you could buy one. Tell everybody, go buy a body cam. Like, what do you mean the camera was too foggy or the camera wasn't working? You could have had your own camera. And I always tell people it's crazy, like to be walking around you. When it happens, you think you're gonna just be like this, like, oh, I'm gonna record. Snatch your phone, throw your phone into the station. Anything can happen. It's impossible. You need your hands free. I'm just saying. There's different things that you could do. And don't forget all the tracking devices that you could put in everything. It's getting really hot. We're going to be outside with this, that, and the third. If you have any like bikes or scooters or something, I would tell people, oh, yes, go over here and get your free tracking devices and register your device and put the tracking in it. So if it ever gets picked up in any situation, it will call you. And like if I see like people having issues with doing their hair or they feel like their hair isn't, what up to par, what's on standard and required in this world, I might talk about that, or I might do my hair a little bit. I'm just like that type of person, like not that like feeding off of anybody's energy, but sometimes people might give you ideas of things to talk about. Like if I'm watching a show, but I really don't watch any much shows, but like if I watch a movie or something like that, and the girl is like all over this dude, and this girl, I'm watching a line between love and hate or something. Oh man, of course I'm gonna be talking about insecurity, whatever, but in no way, if it like matches up with what's going on in my life, in no way it would actually be that personal, because that's the type of situation that I would have a conversation with someone in person or over the phone, because I'm a very direct person. So whenever I'm like actually in a situation that I want to see change, I need that person to know specifically that I am talking to you. That's how I do it. So when I'm just talking like this, I'm just talking about things that I have pre-planned that I'm going to be talking about, based on my schedule, because, baby, I don't be thinking about nobody but me. Not to be selfish, but we need to start focusing and stop sticking our heads out the window. The world doesn't revolve around you. You feel it does, right? Just like I feel the world is revolving around me. But no, like everybody's not watching what you're doing or anything like that. It's all peace and good energy and good vibes, okay? So I see you people later. I'm back. Whoa, that was like 40 minutes just eating breakfast. I'm going to be back a little later with another Rot Maxin episode. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll be there. All right? Bye, everybody. Stay lit. Stay true to you. Stay true. You.